Hi, this is Ushio, and welcome back to Angels with Scaly Wings. We're getting close to what I imagine would be fairly near the end. So I've still got to get Anna's bad ending, Lorem's good ending, and Adine's good ending, and I think after that is the true ending. So that makes 4 more videos. So I want to try and get Anna's bad ending. Fingers crossed. Here we go. Yeah, so here's some new stuff. Okay. I didn't cry back when I was diagnosed, and I'm sure as heck not going to cry now. Okay, if you hit the letter, you'll get the good ending. If I don't say anything, it will just carry on and go to the bad ending. Okay, here we go. Chapter 5. Hopefully the Anna bad ending. Not because I want the bad ending particularly, but I'm filling all the gaps. So let's see. I'm going to skip ahead as usual and get to the good bits. Because we've seen Reza be crazy enough, I think. It's time for some new bits. Okay, so we get to this point where the administrator shows up. When he starts firing the gun, that's where things start to change. So here we go, Reza spun around, aiming the gun at the newcomer, who was slowly walking toward him. Who the fuck are you? Wanna waste your bullets on me? Feel free, he can't stop all of us. If you say so. That's that, bam, administrator is down. And I've seen that picture so many times now. Okay, what next? Maverick and Anna are here. My first instinct's to run away, but as Maverick started to charge, so did Anna and I. Here we go. Bam! Maverick was fast, pouncing on Reza before he had the chance to aim at any of us. He was knocked to the ground, and Maverick embedded his teeth into the body before him. Reza was screaming. He aimed at Maverick's head and frantically pulled the trigger twice. Oh man, Anna's got shot. Oh my god. The jaws dislodged, and Reza aimed his gun in my direction. Suddenly, Anna jumped in front of me as the deafening bangs of several more shots rang out through the hallway. While I was unharmed, Anna was hit multiple times and fell to the ground. While I watched Reza's hand dive into his pocket for more ammo, Anna's harsh breathing filled my ears. Quickly, I dove behind the generator's box for cover and saw Anna opening her muzzle, spraying some liquid in Reza's direction. Reza looked at her in bewilderment before he suddenly burst into flames. He started flailing his arms around wildly, trying to put out the fire. She set him alight. But the flames didn't stop. He tried to get up, but failed as he fell once more and squirmed around on the floor, shrieking in agony. A short time later, his body slumped and his cries stopped as he lay on the ground, motionless. I watched for a while as the flames continued burning the now lifeless body. I went over to Anna, only to realise she was covered in blood from her bullet wounds. She was breathing heavily but was still alive. This looks bad. I've got to do something to stop the bleeding. Don't bother. Based on where he got me, I'll be gone soon. Don't say that. I've done autopsies before. I know how it goes. No one can help me now. You jumped in front of me, Anna. Why did you do it? I only had a few months left to live. If I was lucky, that is. Anything past that wouldn't even be a life worth living. Would you want to spend your last days strapped to a hospital bed, slowly wasting away until nothing is left but a mere shell, a shadow of your former self? They can prolong my life, but they can't save me. But by doing this, I could save you, and so I did. I know you have it in you to achieve and succeed at what you set out to do, even if I couldn't. Even if they'd have me rot and die in prison rather than finding a cure for myself and who knows how many others. But just make it count. Before I could answer, her head slumped. She was dead. I looked around the room. The fire had stopped, and it had become eerily quiet as I checked on the others. Yeah, Maverick be dead. Anna be dead. Who else? Oh, Reza's super dead. Oh my god, look at that. That is grim. Okay. And the administrator, they're dead as well. While I confirmed that Maverick and Reza were dead, I was glad to discover that, oh, administrator's still alive. I found a first aid kit in one of the rooms and used it to dress her wound. After a bit of rest, she was able to get up and we walked outside. Okay, talk to me. What are you going to do now? I don't know. What do you think we should do? We have to stop the comet after all. So you remember my name. What else do you remember? I know we can stop the comet, but I also want to help humanity. I'd be just like Reza if I didn't try, you know. Just helping one world and disregarding the suffering of the other. That's why I was asking for your plan. Sending generators now will be out of the question, since we'll need all we can gather in order to stop the comet. Correct. Unfortunately, I also know that by the time we stop the comet, humanity will have given up on the portal and disconnected the power source. We won't be able to help them afterwards. You remember it well. Yes, the solution to this would be rather simple. We just need to let them know to wait a while longer, while the dragons recover from expending all their power sources to stop the comet. We could just send them a letter. I'm afraid that's not possible. Okay, why? After what happened during some of our other attempts, I decided to delete the coordinates to humanity's portal when I repaired this one a few days ago. But the portal has ways to locate other functional portals, right? We could re-establish the connection. Unfortunately, looking for other portals through time and space would be a significant energy expenditure that we can't afford right now, not if we want to stop the comet. I reject this outcome. If there's no way to send them help, I'll go back to the day of my arrival and try again. That's why you put those coordinates in after all. No, that's not your call to make. These coordinates were only to be used in emergencies or if we failed. As far as I'm concerned, we did fail. Look at this world and what they have achieved under my guidance. You want to jeopardise this for a chance, just a chance to save your city as well? It's what I came here for, Reza too, but he's dead now, so I'm the only one they have left to fight for their survival. I can't just leave them now. As nice as it would be, a life here would be a life built on the suffering of others. I wouldn't be able to live with myself knowing that I could have helped them, but I didn't because I took the easy way out. As far as I'm concerned, this isn't over yet. You want to save those who sent Reza and his supporters? Is this really about humanity or about Anna? She sacrificed herself for you, not for you to undo it all again. It is her sacrifice that makes it possible to save this world now. Is that not enough for you? Nope. I'm going. If that's your final decision, you leave me no other choice. Suddenly, I saw her reaching for something in one of her pockets. Oh, when it parted to reveal Reza's gun, I quickly grabbed it and pointed it out of the way before Izumi pulled the trigger. Oh, in the ensuing scuffle, I managed to wrest it away from her and hit her in the face with its blunt end. Pistol whipped, she collapsed in pain as blood started to run down her cheek where the impact had opened a gash. As she squirmed on the ground, I turned to her before I took my leave. You know what? For all Reza has done, you sure don't seem that different from him when it comes down to it. Goodbye. That's it, I am out. As I made my way to the portal to return to the day of my arrival, I thought about what had just happened and what I would do now. If anything, Izumi's actions had only strengthened my resolve to make things right, just right. After all, I had all the time in the world to try. And off I go, back in time once again. Okay, so that was Anna's bad ending, which was probably one of the more violent ones. She kind of like burned him. Okay, so I think I've now done all of the bad endings to the game. So from now on, I've got 2 more good endings to pursue. And then I think after that will be the final ending. So yeah, we're getting close now. And I hope you'll stick around for those. And this is Ushio signing off, and hopefully I'll see you next time.